Okay, so for today's video, I had no ideas. I've done every game that I possibly could. You know, I've recorded videos on new games. I did videos on old games that I didn't really enjoy. I did videos on old games that I played a while ago. And I did a trailer reacting to a new game that looks great. So today's video, I'm going to talk about the games that I want to see the most in 2021. My top 10 most anticipated Roblox anime games. Actually, no, they're not all anime. One of them is not anime. I think we all know what I'm talking about. But if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Right now, I'm trying to hit 60,000 subscribers. So if you're new, I'd really appreciate it. Now, this list really isn't in order, but I guess I'm more hyped for the games at the top of the list and the bottom. So I guess in a sense it is kind of in order, but don't take that too literal, okay? I do have 4 honorable mentions in this video, so just watch those 2, please, y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into the video. For my first honorable mention, I have Project Curse. Now this is a Roblox Jujutsu Kaisen game, all right? And Jujutsu Kaisen was probably one of the most popular animes to air in the past year or so, probably the past 2 years. I mean, Demon Slayer did numbers, and this game is doing numbers as well, so it's a very popular anime. You probably know what JJK is, okay? This game looks very good. I'm not gonna hold you. You have shots of Nue carrying the player. You have Toge Inamaki's curse speech. Honestly, the game is just filled with all kinds of stuff, and it looks very visually appealing. The combat doesn't look like anything crazy, but I think this game is either gonna be released or closed community. I'm not sure. It could be either, but I promise y'all that if this is CC, this is the only CC game that's going to be on this tier list. Now, there's not too much to say about this game, so this is where I'm going to end the review of this first honorable mention. So for my next honorable mention, I have Project Star. All right, this is a Friends JoJo game, and the owner of this game is the person who coded the majority, or he coded a decent amount of stuff on Anime Legends, okay? I don't want to say majority, but I know he was an important dev. He was an important coder on that game. This guy's been coding for nearly 10 years. His name is 10 Minute Avenue. He is insane at what he does, so I just know that I have to put this in. I have to at least put this in honorable mentions, you know. Even though I don't play JoJo games often, the game looks very good visually. And yeah, that's Project Star, y'all. I'm not really gonna spend too much time on my honorable mentions, as you know, these are just honorable mentions, you know, just to kind of warm y'all up for the games that I have on my top 10. At my number 3 honorable mention, I have Heroes Ultimatum Return. That's not the official name. It's still just Heroes Ultimatum, but this is gonna be the return of Heroes Ultimatum. A new owner took over the game, Jovan Mystified. The game is completely different now, is what I'm being told. We have new models, we have new animations, kind of a new quirk system in general. Like you guys could see Eri and Deku, Infinite 100%, one for all. I don't know, maybe that'd be a quirk anybody can get, but the game looks very good. I'm happy to see the game come back, and you know, hopefully it succeeds. At my number 1, or my next honorable mention, I have God's Legacy. I was a huge fan of Ken on that game. This combat really reminds me of it. I've seen all my friends play this game, okay? And the funny thing is, the game is not even out, and all my friends are playing it. So that should tell you guys something about the quality of the game. It's nothing crazy, but the game it's pretty fun. You know, I'm not gonna lie. The game is fun if you have nothing to do. If you're bored, hop on God's Legacy. It's something to do. So moving on to my top, my top 10 or top 10 games I'm excited to see. At number 10, I have A Universal Time. Like I said about Project Star, I don't really play JoJo games often, but I can't ignore this game. I mean, it looks great. There's a whole bunch of stuff in it. Like you have Gojo's Infinite Domain. You have some Reaper crap, some Sans Undertale stuff. And ignoring all that, like I'm talking about stuff that isn't even in the game, and they all look phenomenal. And my bad, not in the game, in the anime. Now the stuff that's actually in the anime, it looks amazing. The beatdowns look great. You know, the animations all look great for one. Whoever's animating that game, it's absolutely phenomenal. It's crazy. In all of this list, Universal Time has some of the best animation I've seen out of all these games. So it's absolutely phenomenal. Honestly, I wish I was a tester for this game, because I would make so many videos. I'm telling you guys, this game looks great. I watched Infernalis's video, and I watched another YouTuber's video on it. The animations is what really stuck out to me. Unlike YBA, the animations have been really kind of detailed for the beatdowns. I mean, the game just looks great. It looks phenomenal. But that's pretty much it for Universal Time. Honestly, not too much to say about that. Next up, we have Shonen Battlegrounds. So a lot of people say that this game is almost as if the owners of, actually not, my bad. They're saying that this is almost as if ABA and GPO had a child. And I'm not mad at that, you know, because the game does look very similar to both games. But do I think that's a problem? No, I mean, the game looks great. So Shonen Battlegrounds, basically ABA with the idea, you know, you're taking multiple characters from different anime and bringing them all together to create like a huge, gigantic anime game. And it has a combat system very similar to GPO's. I'm not saying it copied it, but it looks like GPO's. So that's why some people are saying, you know, this is kind of a a child of ABA and GPO. So I'm very hyped about this game. You know, it looks good. We see different characters from different animes, and they're not holding back on us. They're not, you know, sticking to one anime like maybe ABA stick to one character. They're doing it kind of differently. You know, they're doing. I saw some Naruto. I saw some One Piece. I saw some JoJo. Might have seen some Fate. I'm not sure. I didn't pay too much attention, but there's a lot in this game. It looks pretty good. So yeah, that's my next that's my next top 10. At number 8, I have Dragon Ball Hikari. And by the way, I just gotta say, for the record, my boy 10 is an amazing coder, and I love you, 10, if you're watching this. I love you. So much respect, bro. So much respect for you, 10. 10 the Warrior, y'all. I honestly cannot think of a Dragon Ball game better than Dragon Ball Hikari. I mean, the game just looks absolutely great. The visuals are stunning. Like, I had to ask 10 for specific things that he would be alright with me showing in this video. That's how much this game is on lockdown, that I had to ask him for specific things that he'd be alright with me showing. Okay, so one thing about me, I love it when a game's owner is naturally chill, because some game owners I just can't mess with. But some game owners are pretty chill people, and that for me makes the game better. When the game owner is a non-toxic, pretty chill person. So I love 10. I love what he's doing. He's a great coder, and the game itself looks great. I mean, the character customization looks, what did I just say? The character customization looks great. The animations look great. The Super Saiyan transformations look great. The key clashes look great. Everything you would want in a Dragon Ball game, this game has. Just play it. Nah, y'all, I'm joking, y'all. Don't play it if you don't want to, but the game looks great. Next up, in my top 10, I have Project Slayers. Y'all know what this is. Similar to Shonen Battlegrounds, they're saying that this is a different game and a different game had a child. Except for this one, it's kind of like GPO and Demon Slayer, alright? So people are saying that this is a copy of GPO based on Demon Slayer. And I'm not going to say anything about that, you know, that's none of my business, but all I'm going to say is the game looks very good. You know, it's Demon Slayer based, and I got to say this probably has some of the best animations out of anything I've seen on this list. And I will say that the game does have some developers from GPO. So I'm just saying it does have an animator from GPO, so that just shows how good that this TB Glitch guy is. Chris Hallhead, he's a phenomenal developer. He works on many different projects, One Piece Destiny, game I just covered, this game, Project Slayers, and Grand Piece. Chris is an amazing dev. He's just an amazing animator in general, so I love his work for sure. But Project Slayers looks great. It has a very unique clashing system. The breathings all look really, really good. I won't lie, they all look great. I haven't seen much from the game, but the way in which you become a demon is also very nice. You have to drink Muzan's blood or something. Project Slayer just looks like a very good game. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. The game looks great. I'm very hyped for this. We haven't gotten a release date for this, but all I'm gonna say is the game looks great. So don't sleep on Project Slayers, y'all. It looks great. Next up, we have Conqueror's Cruise. There's not really much to say about this game, to be honest. You know, it's a One Piece game, but it looks great. And I don't want to hear anybody hating on this game in the comments, because these guys, they're not new to scripting, right? But this is probably their first game, so I really want to see this game succeed. Conqueror's Cruise, I'm going to post the Discord link to this game in the description below. It's a One Piece game with some phenomenal delve fruits. If I could have made a video testing this game, I would have done it a long time ago, because this game looks absolutely amazing. I love the way that this game looks. I'm probably going to get the chance to record on it at some point, but I'll leave the link to this game in the description. So if you'd like to check this out, please go do, y'all. It's definitely worth at least taking a look at. I mean, everything about the game just looks great. The animations, the scripting, the delve fruits. Game probably has one of the best gums I've seen in Roblox anime games. If Grand Piece Line hadn't just come out with gum, I would say that this is the best gum. But now that GPO's out, I mean, you know, it's kind of difficult to compare when they have that many years of creating a framework, that many years of, over 4 years of just making a game, and there's so much more than just front end scripting, you know? In that time, I'm sure they were working on the back end, so that whenever they were making a new fruit, they could just plug it into that scripting and then work on the front end scripting. Anyone who doesn't know, like, at least some scripting probably doesn't know what I'm talking about, but yeah. At number 5, I have Demon Fall. Now, this is a new Roblox Demon Slayer game. Y'all all know what this is. Literally every YouTuber hyped this game up to the point of, you know, brink. So this game is very hyped up. It's a Roblox Demon Slayer game. However, this game is unique. It has a lot of unique assets to it. It has a unique story mode. And story mode, for one, is something I've never seen in a Roblox Demon Slayer game. And if I have, I haven't seen it executed nearly to the level of which Demon Fall does it. The story mode is unique and rewarding. You know, even Black started a video talking about how good the game was. And Black Star is a very harsh reviewer, alright? Black Star, if you're watching this, I know how harsh you can be with games. So if Black Star saying the game is good, the game is good, y'all. You know, the animations could use some work in certain places. In certain places, they could use some work. But other than that, the game looks amazing. In order to get different breathings, you get all the breathings in unique, different ways. That's fire. I love that a lot. For mist breathing, you have to do an annoying maze filled with what? Mist. For water breathing, you have to be agile, so you do a parkour set. For lightning breathing, you feed an old man some soup, okay? We don't talk about that. For flame breathing, you have to cut off the necklace or the axe demon's neck or something like that. The game just looks really good, yo. Everybody, I'm just saying, give Demonfall a chance when it comes out. And the game is overhyped, to be fair enough, but you know, I still think the game looks good, so just give it a chance. So my next top 10, I have Hajime Rising. All right, now this is a Roblox Hajime no Ippo game, and I actually just recently watched Hajime no Ippo, so after watching it, I'm definitely gonna give this game a higher rating because the game just looks good. And I've seen a lot from this game. I've seen some sort of VHS tape system where you go into the room and you plug in the VHS tape, and maybe you use this to learn moves. The game is phenomenally scripted. Craze is a really good scripter, is working on it. You know, I haven't really talked with Craze that much, but he seems like a pretty cool guy, and he's a very good scripter. So, you know, I'm happy to have the chance to talk about this game. Hajime Rising looks great. You know, it's a boxing game. You've seen Hajime no Ippo, it's a boxing anime, so obviously this is gonna be a boxing game. But Hajime Rising just looks good. We've seen some combat. Didn't really get to see that much because the video in which Eric posted was only like 5 minutes, but I'll throw some of that on the screen at least. But yeah, it's not much to say about this game. Obviously there'll be different fighting styles. We also got to see some sort of Dempsey roll, which is dope. So there'll be different fighting styles. And that's it for Hajime Rising. So my number 3, or my next upcoming anime game or Roblox game, I have Attack on Titan Freedom Awaits. So AOT, FR, or FA looks very good. Okay, it's my boy Cyril and Nuber Sowers. I'm gonna tell you say that, but yeah, they're both phenomenal devs, especially Cyril. I love my boy Cyril. So if you're watching this, full respect. And the game just looks very good. Attack on Titan Freedom Awaits probably has the best 3D maneuver gear out of any Attack on Titan game in Roblox, at least publicly at the moment. You know, a lot of people hyped this game up as well, including me. And the game just looks great. The reason why it's here is because the game is not finished. There's actually a test place out right now, so a lot of people are gonna be like, why are you posting a video? Why are you hyping this game up when it's already out? It's because the game is not already out yet, but it'll be out soon. You know, they're working on new Titans, like the Beast Titan. They're working on the Colossal. I don't know about the Beast, but they're working on Colossal, Armor Titan. We got to see like a little cutscene from the game. The game just looks fire. There's not much else to say besides that. So at my number 2 spot, I have Anime Legends, y'all. And Anime Legends just looks great, okay? I could spend a whole 2 minutes talking about this game. They dropped a 2-minute trailer. The game looks great. You have so much to talk about, from weapons, from different animes like Fate Stay Night, or just Fate, I should say, One Piece, Naruto. We got to see. Some people said Bleach. I didn't really get the Bleach, but I guess Sword Art Online. There's just a lot of different stuff. The models on that game look absolutely phenomenal. The building looks great. The scripting looks great. You got all these amazing scripters, amazing animators, amazing modelers, amazing builders coming together to create this game that just looks like it looks like some eye candy. The game just looks very visually appealing, and I cannot wait personally to play this game. I mean, it looks great, y'all. I don't know what else to say. It looks great. So Anime Legends definitely gotta be high on my top 10 upcoming Roblox games. Like this game is just it, y'all. I'm saying y'all need to get into this, or y'all need to at least play it when it comes out, because this is looking like, if I had to compare something, and I'm not saying that they're nearly on the same level of development, I would compare this to Shinobi Life 2. And I'm not saying that Shinobi Life 2 is nearly as good as Anime Legends. The reason why I'm comparing these games is because when Shinobi Life 2 first came out, the game was good. I don't care what anybody says. Shinobi Life 2 was fire. I loved it. Now, obviously, Shindo Life is not on the same level as that game, but in terms of hype, I would definitely hype this game up way more than Shinobi Life 2. But I'm just saying, it has a similar feel of this new game that looks amazing, and I can't wait to play it. But that's just me personally. That's my personal opinion. That's my take on it. So number 1, I got Deep Broken. Y'all, I knew this was coming up, okay? Y'all knew Deep Broken was going to be on this list. It'd be blasphemous for me not to, and I know that. So Deep Broken, this is my number 1 on my top 10 upcoming Roblox anime games. Why? I was a huge fan of Rogue, first off. I played Rogue a lot. I didn't go to K, which is the Uber world. There are different classes in Rogue. There's base class, there's super class, and then there's ultra class. And then afterward, they added a completely new world, which is Uber class. And I gotta say, Rogue Lineage has the best world building out of any game in Roblox that I've currently played. Me, myself. It has the most effort put into world building. And development, I mean, not development, progression. It has the best progression system. So yeah, Rogue is amazing. Now, if you think about how good Rogue was, and then you proceed to think about how good Deep Broken will be based off how good Rogue was and what we've seen from Deep Broken, like, how can you not be hyped for the game? I mean, Deep Broken just looks great. We have different magics. We have different abilities. Those are kind of the same thing, but y'all get my point. We have different weapons. We have different races. You can get a ship and sail across the sea. Like, that's just fire. That right there is already a fire aspect of the game. But that's pretty much it, y'all. That's my top 10 upcoming Roblox anime games. Hopefully, I mentioned a lot of good games. I think I did personally. But if I missed any, let me know. And that's it for me.
like I'm Luffy, I hit them hard, make them switch animations, they change from the show to the movies, Feel like the Hurricane, who wanna fight with me? I take them out with this two-piece, Outside they cabin when they say they want me, they gon' see my crew, now they losing,